Hey, 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 my beautiful creations tribe. It is Monday night. I just got back in town from going to Pittsburgh with my husband to the Steelers game. That was so fun. I didn't actually go to the game, but we got to tour the stadium as well as tailgate on yesterday. So I tailgated with him and it was at the Renegade. The Renegade, I really liked them. I was really impressed. That was my first time going to Pittsburgh. I actually did not go to the game, but I was able to enjoy the festivities and the excitement of all the Steelers fans. But we tailgated with the Renegade, and they've been doing that for a long time. And I was just really impressed with with what they do. Everything is free. They did a raffling. We did that, but we didn't win anything. But I was just really impressed with their charitable work and the things that they do, giving back to um, their community. But they're from North Carolina, but they give back to the Steelers. Um, they also give back to different charities. So I was just really, 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 really impressed with the work they do. They had alcohol, food. They gave away nice gifts. They gave away about 6 or 7 gifts. So I know that the Steeler fans are familiar with who they are. But yeah, they've been doing that for many, many, many years. So we connected on Facebook and we're part of the group now. And we got to meet the founder and his wife. And it was just real exciting. And I'm glad I went with my husband. My husband has been a Steelers fan all his life. And he's been to many games. And it was just very nice to see all those fans, and it was very nice to see his excitement to be able to tour. That was his first time he had toured the stadium, and he was just so excited about the whole deal. He's like, this is the best trip to see the Steelers, but unfortunately they lost the next day. But it just warmed my heart to see how much he enjoyed seeing the stadium. It was a great tour. It was about an hour, so we got to see a lot, take a lot of pictures. So it just warmed my heart that he was just thrilled about the whole situation. So that's what we were doing, and we stayed at the Landing Hotel, and that is like in walking distance downtown, in walking distance to this arena. And it was it's just a simple hotel, nothing fancy as far as the rooms and stuff like that, but it was just being there in the midst of all that. And he did that for me, so I have something to do, because the casino is right beside it. And so while he was at the game, I went downstairs and to the casino and played a little bit. And while I was in the casino, my phone said Cha-Ching. So that was on yesterday. And so that was a good sign to me, because I got my first order for the Christmas season. And usually when I start getting orders in September for Christmas ornaments, that's always a good sign that it's going to be a good year for sales. So they ordered a Raiders ornament. So I am packing that up tonight and gonna ship it out. Because I put my card in what the ornament is about. So yeah, so that was the highlight of our weekend. We left Saturday and we came back today. And I am a little bit sleepy. I guess I really didn't get all my rest out. So, but I wanted to get this done before in the morning. I got our suitcase unpacked. And I like to go ahead and get stuff done when we come off a trip, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm learning to do it now. Do it now, because I know I can be a procrastinator. Let me put the packing in here. And this is going to California. Yeah. Going to California. My husband was so sad on Sunday. I watched his spirit go from high to low. So he was so excited on Saturday, and then it bombed out on Sunday. So, but it is all good. Okay, I'll put the packing slip in there. Got everything all wrapped up and ready to go. Actually, do this. Packing is one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorites. Of course, I love creating with the universe. Put the packing slip right on top here. Like that. Tape done got caught. Don't y'all hate when this happens? I had it all nice pulled out because I had taped the bottom, and I let it slip. We didn't get to do a lot of activities. We left like at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So we got there about 2 o'clock. I really wanted to ride that incline. We took an Uber downtown and got something to eat after the. We did not even plan that. We just happened to be passing by because we was on our way to the pro shop. And we was wondering why was a line in the middle of the sidewalk. So in the direction we were going. And they was like, well, this is a tour. And then my husband was like, oh, well, forget the pro shop. I want to do this tour. But a lot of people had already pre-signed up for it. So the little guy, I mean, he really took his job very serious. And he was not trying to let us in. But he ended up signing us up anyway. But he was very serious about his job. But what was funny, the ladies that was handling the tour, they kind of forced him to go ahead and sign us up. So, because he wasn't not even trying to sign us up. I mean, like, he let like 3 or 4 people in front of us before he decided to let us in. But anyway, we're grateful that we were able to get in. And but anyways, they got that incline that's like, oh, we don't even know how to get over there. But I wanted to ride that thing because you're able to incline and see the whole city, they say. So next time we're going down there for a longer stay. My husband didn't want to. We drove down, and my husband, we valet parked because he didn't want to fool with the traffic because the traffic, gets really crazy during the game time. So that's why we took a Uber downtown after the tour. So it was just getting late. We went to the pro shop right after that, and it was getting late. So we didn't get to do a lot like we usually would do when we go out of town. And so next time we go, we'll go maybe a day or two earlier so we can enjoy. Because I like to tour the town myself. I like to tour places and see what's going on in the cities. But he has been many times, but most of the time he goes with his friends, so he's not with his wife. So they more be partying than anything, than trying to see the city. So it's a different experience going with me. So yeah, that's what we did. And we went downtown. We caught an Uber downtown to it was like a lot of eating shops. It was like a strip. They call it some type of strip. And we went down there and got something to eat. For some reason, we was just extremely tired. Like, I was really, really sore. Because when we did walk to the stadium, it's kind of a long walk once you get to walking, even though we were very close. And when the Uber came, I was just so tired. He was in a SUV. He had like a SUV van type. And when I went to go lift my leg, I couldn't even lift my leg up. So I was just tired and sore from the walking. Cause the tour, like I said, it was about an hour, and they took us. We went to the locker room. We didn't get to go inside the locker room. We went to the top and the bottom of the stadium, and where they come out and they're running. I caught my husband on camera when the players come out and they're running on the game. So we couldn't step on the grass. That was not allowed. He got to sit on the bench where it's warm or cold when they're resting. So it's just amazing the money that they put into those games, and the fans, and the gold seats are just for anybody that want to attend, but the gray seats are members. So, and they said that they rarely, the list is really long, the waiting list to get those seats, because they said they usually do not give up those seats, that pass them on to the next generation. So, they really, really pay a lot of money for those seats. So, yeah, they said the waiting list is like hundreds of people waiting to be members to own a seat. And most rarely it's gonna not happen for many people. But anyway, I'm just ranting. We had a great time. And my point is, I was just excited that I got my first order. So that's a good sign for me. And it's so wonderful to know that people still desire handmade gifts, or have an appreciation for handmade gifts, because with the rise in AI now, you can make things so quickly and fast, and all those things. So, that makes me feel good that people do appreciate still the handmade gifts. Um, I still think it's very important. I think AI has its place in certain situations, but I still think it's important that you do things that are made by human hands, their minds, their spirit, um, so you could still have that human connection. So I am going to continue to do my handmade gifts and items because I just feel that keeps you in your authentic state of being in mind. And it allows you to be a co-creator with the universe in an authentic way. Um, so I'm not saying that because, I'm learning some chat GPT, which is kind of, I'm not a technology person, so it's kind of like my husband's good with it, but I'm learning it. I'm forcing myself to learn it because they're saying you're going to be left behind if you don't learn this stuff. So I'm learning it and working on some things that in some areas that I don't have to use my hand. So I love to write and things like that. So that those things are coming to handy for me. So anyway, I'm tired and I'm getting ready to get into bed. But I just want to come on here and share that with y'all right quick. I'm slurring over my words because I am tired. So y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for tuning in.